Hello, what's up, everybody? Lord R. Wolfen and my brother Widsama.
Yo, yo, what's up?
Yeah, we last left off. We were doing like a huge dent into the into the tier list, and we're gonna continue on with part two. And yeah, let's get started. Up next, anyways, in this next part, we're gonna talk about next character we're gonna talk about. Well, I think it's 174. Yeah. Anyways, we're next character on the list is Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. And yeah, yeah, his opponent was actually Sasuke Uchiha.
Oh, he beat Sasuke. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Which Sasuke? Shippuden Sasuke?
probably I don't remember, but yeah, actually,
Okay. Cool, cool.
yeah,
I honestly don't know too much about Yu Yu Hakusho. I've seen a couple of episodes, I think, when I was younger.
yeah.
Um,
I actually kind of like Hiei. Like he had like the fist of the dragon flame attack. It was kind of cool.
oh, okay.
And yeah,
Nice, nice.
I'm just gonna put him at A tier because he's a really cool character.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, up
Put him in
next,
A tier, why not?
yeah, up next is Iron Man, and yeah, his opponent is once again Batman.
Well,
Yeah,
Batman's fighting everybody.
yeah, and he lost to another Marvel character. Yeah, so yeah, Iron Man. I'm gonna go to B tier because yeah, I kind of like the Marvel cinematic universe. I'm getting quite numb to it, but yeah, I kind of like the character, especially when he played by Robert Downey Jr. and yeah, the character is pretty cool, similar to Batman. But yeah, oh yeah, also
Huh?
what?
No,
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
oh yeah. Also, I just realized, not just Batman, but Iron Man also fought Lex Luthor. So
Oh, okay.
that takes me well. All right, up next is James Bond. Yeah, this is why you see Daniel Craig over here. His opponent was John Wick.
James Bond beat John Wick?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Apparently, his gadgets would help him say win the fight.
James Bond, because of the match result, I put him in D tier.
Well, let's put her to say C tier.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, let's put Jarvis into B tier because he's with Iron Man. Anyways, up
That's
next,
funny.
what?
No, go ahead.
Up next is Jason Voorhees. His opponent was Michael Myers from the Halloween series. Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I'll just put him in B tier because I kind of like the Friday the 13th films, and yeah, his opponent was Michael Myers from Halloween. It's not going to be a good match. It wasn't a good.
okay. Is Jason Voorhees in Mortal Kombat? He's in one of those games.
Yeah, he is a guest character.
Nice.
Up next is Jinx. Her opponent is Harley Quinn. I never played. Well, I only played a few hours of League of Legends. But what do you think? You played League of Legends, I think, right?
No, I've played League of Legends once in my life for like an hour.
Okay.
So I don't know too much.
About
I'm
Jinx.
guessing, yeah, I'm guessing she was more powerful, clearly.
Yeah,
So I'd leave it to you.
I'm just going with C tier because she's kind of cool, and yeah, I should really check out Arcane because she's the main character of that show. But yeah, up next is Jonathan Joestar. Wait, do we need to talk about Jonathan Joestar? Not yet, apparently. Yeah, anyways, yeah, his opponent is Tanjiro from Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer?
Yeah,
And he beat Tanjiro?
yeah,
Damn. What's going on with these people?
yeah, I really like Jonathan. He's a really cool character. Yeah, I would put him on A tier because he was a great gentleman character, and Yeah, he's a really cool person.
Okay.
Up
Okay.
next, up next is John Talbane from Darkstalkers. His opponent is Saberwolf from Killer Instinct. We've never played any of these games. Well, actually, I think I've seen I've seen the arcade for Darkstalkers, but I've never seen the arcade machine for Killer Instincts. What do you think?
Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, I don't really have a dog in this fight, so I'll leave it to you.
Just gonna go into B tier, just split hairs.
Okay.
Okay, and you're not gonna like this. Up next we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. His opponent, Kakashi.
He beat Kakashi.
Yeah,
What is happening here? He
yeah,
beat Kakashi.
yeah.
What can Obi-Wan Kenobi do? Like besides swing a lightsaber, does he have force powers? Like,
Yes.
can he push?
Yes, he can use
Is
force
that all
powers.
he can do is push?
No, more than that.
What can he do?
He
Give me
can
a breakdown.
heal. He can use Shatter Point. He can do a lot of stuff. Even like he can go toe to toe with a lot of characters apparently. Yeah, and oh yeah, and they made fun of the whole high ground meme that was started from from uh from Revenge of the Sith.
They're talking about high ground against Kakashi.
Yeah, well, Kakashi just pulled him into the ground after that, so yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna put him in C tier because I think I know what you're gonna say D tier, right?
Can Kakashi catch people in genjutsus? Obi-Wan Kenobi doesn't know what
Yeah.
a genjutsu is.
Yeah,
Doesn't
well,
know what it is.
he did. He was able to pull out Genjutsu thanks to thanks. I don't remember. I haven't seen the battle in quite a while. But yeah, sorry.
No, you don't need to be sorry to me. They need to be sorry. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Richie, I'm sorry. It does not make sense that Obi-Wan Kenobi beats Kakashi. It just doesn't. Genjutsu or Kakashi shoot, what's this ability called when he it effectively make things disappear, but in reality it's like taking it into his own like
I don't
dimension.
remember. I don't remember.
Oh my. Kamui, that's what it's called. Yeah. What? He can... All right, whatever.
All right.
Where do you put Obi-Wan? Where do you put Obi-Wan?
I put him at C, but I'll put him in D just for you.
No, is there an F tier?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Richie.
Up next is Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. I never saw it, but his opponent is Jotaro Kujo. Can I just say I'm not a fan of the edgelord archetype for franchises? Just
is that
yeah, he actually originated.
Yeah.
He originated the whole edgelord thing, I believe. Yeah, and he is the main character of Fist of the North Star. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking. What do you think?
I've never seen Fist of the North Star. I would maybe put him in C, but I'll leave it to you.
I'll put him in C because I'm not sure about him. Up next is Mickey Mouse, and we're talking about
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, and we're talking about Kingdom Hearts Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
And he's up against Yoda.
He beat Yoda.
Yeah.
Sense.
What?
I can no. I'm still thinking about Kakashi versus Obi-Wan. So Mickey Kingdom Hearts Mickey Mouse can beat Yoda, but Kakashi goes against Obi-Wan, and Kakashi I think can beat Kingdom Hearts Mickey Mouse in a fight, one-handed, but he can't beat Obi-Wan Kenobi. It does not make sense to me, Richie.
Okay, well, yeah, he has his move that kick ass. So, yeah, well, anyways, I'm gonna put Mickey at A because yeah, I like him in a lot of stuff he's in outside of Kingdom Hearts. So, Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in A. Alright, wait. Up next, and you're gonna be more pissed off. Well, I'm actually gonna be pissed off about this one, but up next is Kirby. His opponent is Majin Buu.
He beat Majin Buu.
Yeah.
Wait, what? He beat Majin Buu?
Yeah. Yeah, like this huge ass power attack or whatever.
How, did Kirby like suck him up? Like,
Well, twice actually, but yeah.
I,
Okay.
that, oh god, oh yeah, you're right, Richie. That made me furious. Cause Boo, Super Boo, anyway, like destroyed like almost the entire Dragon Ball cast.
Okay.
And Kirby beats him. All right, I'm sorry, Richie. Go ahead.
Okay.
Did,
Yeah.
do you remember the battle? Did Boo, was it base form Boo, or was Boo able to transform?
He transformed to Kid Buu.
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right. All right. Up next is the Kool-Aid Man. And you'll find it the most oddest matches because it's him against Macho Man Randy Savage.
Kool-Aid. Oh, because they both see. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
they fought.
Well, actually, it's because Randy Savage is the spokesperson for Slim Jims.
Oh, so why are they beefing with Kool-Aid?
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid. Yeah, I don't know. He put him against Kool-Aid because for like the oh yeah thing and the and what he does in the Slim Jim commercials along with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in like C tier or whatever. I don't know. I like Kool-Aid, but I don't know. What do you think?
No, I think C tier is fine.
Okay. We have Kirubi over here, right here, but we're not. I'm not gonna talk about him until we get to Naruto. So, all right.
Okay.
Up next is Laura Croft.
Laura Croft.
Yeah, her opponent is Nathan Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her in. I'm gonna put her in B tier because I've only played a few Tomb Raider games and. Yeah, I'm not much of a fan of the Uncharted series, to be honest. Sorry there, dudes.
Yeah, I haven't touched Uncharted, so or Tomb Raider, honestly. But yeah, Lara Croft, I mean, classic character, so I think put her in B tier. Why not?
All right. Up next is Leon Kennedy. His opponent is Frank West from Dead Rising.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in like, I'll put him in A tier because Resident Evil. He's like one of the classic Resident Evil characters, alongside Jill.
I want to play Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I do too. I've only played like a few times at a kiosk, so yeah, I agree, man. All right, up next is Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He supposedly had two bouts. One was against his other brothers, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. And in the next fight, he was against Zitz from Battletoads. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in like A tier because I really like the 2003 series. Not sure about the other series, but I'm gonna put him in A tier. Since I don't think you have much knows about that series.
No, not too much.
Yeah. Up next is Link. His opponent was Cloud in her first bouts. Yeah,
Okay, I forgot that Link won that. That was like one of the first death battles.
Kind of, yeah, but yeah, it's the first 3D death battle actually. I could put him in S. I was putting him in S tier because one, we're huge Zelda fans, and two, I know you're gonna put him in S tier.
Yeah, you gotta put him in S tier.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the next guy out right over here. Yeah, he's partnered with Excalibur, so I'm just gonna put him with Excalibur if I can find him. Yeah. Anyways, where did I put this dude? I'll put him in. I'll put him in D tier for a sec. Anyways, yeah. Up next is Lucario. Hmm.
Oh.
His opponent
Okay.
is Renamon from Digimon.
I don't remember who Renamon is, but
Yeah.
Lucario's a cool Pokemon. I put Lucario in A tier.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, wait, is that Scar over here? I don't think so. Uh, hmm. Sorry, I'm just got distracted.
That's okay.
Oh, I found him. Yeah, he's in C tier, right? Anyways, up next is a character named Lucy. Have you ever seen Elfin Lead?
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Right, because I was gonna put her in like B or A tier anyway, since her opponent's actually Carnage from Marvel Comics.
Oh shit! Damn, she
Yeah,
killed Carnage.
yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna put her in A tier to be honest. Elfin Lead. If everyone wants to see one of the best animes of all time, well, I'm go watch Elfin Lead. It's such great anime. Also read the
Wow.
manga because the manga has goes to more detail about some stuff and it continues more after the anime. So, all right. Up next is Luke Skywalker. His opponent is Harry Potter.
Luke Skywalker against Harry. So he killed Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna put him in B tier to be honest. Yeah, it's really good. Though I think they done him dirty in like in like the sequel trilogy.
Mm. Yeah. All I know about Luke Skywalker because I've actually never seen the original movies, but he was pretty cool to play with in Battlefront 2. But yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I'll leave it to you where you want to put him.
Okay. Up next is Machamp. His opponent, Goro.
Oh, he beat Goro. Let's go.
Yeah, we're supposed to put him on A tier because where he,
Machamp's great.
yeah, he's good. We're Pokemon fans here, so. Hmm. Up next is what's his name? Madara. Madara was up against what was the name of the guy? Was it Sasuke Ozen? No, what was it? Who was it? Oh, that's right. He was up against Sosuke Aizen from Bleach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part and this part in Naruto Shippuden, so I'm gonna leave this part to you.
Oh yeah, S tier, easy.
Okay,
Yeah, he's the ultimate ninja.
okay, got it. Anyways, up next we have Magneto. His opponent is Tetsuo from Akira. Have you
I
seen?
remember. Yeah, I've seen Akira once, but I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I only know some parts of Akira, but no, I'll put him in A tier because pretty much he's one of the most powerful mutants in Marvel Comics.
Yeah, that iconic, comic figure, right? So.
Yeah. Up next is Mai Shiranui. Her opponent is Chun Li.
Oh damn, she beat Chun Li.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna put her on A tier because she's quite fun in horror games. Though I've never played any of the King of Fighter games. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
yeah. What?
never played the Kingdom Fighter games either. So can't really
Yeah.
give it too much.
Okay. Up next is Mario. We'll get to another fight with him later, but right now we have Mario for the Super Mario Bros. Series. Yeah, he was up against Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, he beat Sonic.
Yeah,
Oh, crap.
yeah. Anyways, S tier, right?
Yeah, that's two. Put him in S tier.
Okay. Anyways, up next we have The Mask. Yeah, last time I spoke about how Deadpool was had won his first bout, had drawn his second bout, and lost in his third bout. Yeah, The Mask was his third opponent.
Ah.
Yeah, and pretty much the guy is pretty much. If you ever read the comics for The Mask? He's kind of like a cartoon god, so yeah, he definitely goes to like the S tier because I really like the Jim Carrey movie, but if you read the comics, it'll be interesting. Up next is Master Chief. His opponent is what?
Master Chief. Sorry, go ahead.
His opponent is well, before he was called the Slayer, he was called the Doom Guy. And this is like before the reboot of the Doom games came out, so yeah. S tier?
Yeah, that's tier for Master Chief.
Yeah. I played through the Doom games, they're really fun, but at that point, before the reboot game, pair of reboots came out, yeah, it's definitely one done. Alright, remember what I said about this one human character over here who is a partner for Mechagodzilla? Up next is Mechagodzilla. His opponent,
Okay.
his opponent is the Dragon Zord, piloted by the Green Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say no. I'll leave it to you. I'm not the biggest Godzilla fan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in like no, I'll put him in A tier because he's a really cool character, to be honest. Yeah,
Okay.
if anyone's ever seen the Godzilla movies, yeah. Alright, up next is Mega Man EXE from Battle Network. His opponent are four other versions of Mega Man from the series. That includes
Oh.
that includes Classic, X, Volnuts, and the Star Force Mega Man. I forgot his name, but anyways, yeah, he beat all four of them.
Damn. It was a 5-way battle royale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna put him in S tier because I'm a really huge fan of the series, to be honest, and it's really cool. I recommend playing if anyone wants to play a great franchise. I recommend the Battle Network series. It's really cool. Up next, and you might be weirded out by this one. This next person is his name is Metal Sonic, and
Interesting.
originally the battle was between Eggman's forces and Wily's forces, but Metal Sonic killed all of them. So you take what you will.
Holy crap! That is nuts. I put
Yeah.
Metal Sonic in B tier.
You want to B tier?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, up next is Mewtwo. His opponent is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, let's go! He killed Shadow.
Yeah, S tier because we're just huge Pokemon fans here, and he was like one of the most legendary final bosses, right?
Yeah, yeah. Mewtwo's great. Yeah, S tier, easy.
All right, up next is Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. His opponent is Wolverine.
Oh, go! He killed Wolverine.
Yeah, what do you think he should be in? And
I put Raiden A tier.
okay, that's good enough. Anyways, up next is Mike Guy. His opponent, All Might.
He beat All Might.
Yeah,
I see that. I see that. Okay, cool.
yeah. So S tier or A tier?
A tier.
A tier, got it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we kind of like the Naruto series, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Up next, and shit, I forgot her name. Check from a certain scientific railgun. I forgot her name. Sorry, people. Her opponent was Killua from Hunter x Hunter. And yeah, let me pause this so I could get the character's name. You don't mind if I pause this, right?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, guys, here we go. The character. Sorry for the pause. the character name is Misaka Mikoto from a certain scientific railgun. So yeah, I have never watched the anime. I haven't watched the anime that was spin off from a certain magical index. So yeah, I'm just gonna put her in like C tier or something.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, up next is damn, another character I'm trying to find her name of. Give me 1 second. I have the wiki right in front of me. Well, her I know who she is. She's I think like well, I know her opponent is a character from Ruby. You heard about Ruby, right?
Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
I've never watched it, but
Okay, fair enough. But anyways, yeah, her opponent. What actually hold on. What's her name wise? I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, her opponent was from Ruby. Her yeah. So yeah, her name is Mitsuru Kirijo. Her opponent was Wise from Ruby, and yeah, actually, hold on. Let's look up what series she's from. Persona 3. We never played Persona, actually, to be honest. Yeah,
wow.
yeah, she's from Persona, but yeah, we're just gonna put her on like B tier or something, because I'm just a just a face for the Persona fans.
Nice.
Anyways, yeah, up next, yeah, we were gonna yeah, we were gonna put these two together anyways. So Naruto Uzumaki, his opponent is Ichigo from Bleach.
Oh damn, he beat Ichigo.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
I don't know much about Bleach, but Naruto I would put in S tier.
yeah, I know. Yeah, and let's just put uh, uh, Kurama in S tier 2. Okay, then here we go. Up next is Natsu Dragneel from Fairy Tail. His opponent is Ace from One Piece.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
haven't seen either shows, so.
Okay, but I was gonna put him in A tier anyways because I really like Fairy Tail, and yeah, I knew he was gonna win the moment he appeared in one in the thing. So yeah. Up next is Nightwing. His opponent, Daredevil. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in A tier because I kind of like the Batman series, and I've never don't know that much about Daredevil. What do you think?
Okay. That
Okay.
sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Up next is Toby from Naruto. His opponent, Darth Vader.
That's interesting because oh well, you haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna say anything.
All right.
But I put Toby in S tier.
Okay. That's interesting. I see what it is. All right.
Toby, right? Like,
Yeah, Toby.
Can you show me the character picture again?
Right here. Right here. See? Got an S tier.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Up next is Omni Man from the Invincible series. Yeah, I really hate this jackass when I saw the series. So, yeah, his opponent was Homelander from The Boys, and I'm just gonna say this: I am not a fan of superhero deconstructions. Well, at least superhero deconstructions from people who hate comic books. So I'm not doing any favors for anyone who likes The Boys, but as a person who made the Invisible series definitely likes comic books, so this character gets a B tier. So
Okay. Cool.
yeah, I'm giving
I've
it
never
to him.
seen Invincible.
All right. Up next is Optimus Prime. His opponent is the first ever Gundam. Actually, I don't know. All I know is that first Gundam.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I am just gonna put him in A tier because I really like some of the Transformer series that I've seen. Not the Bayformers. Bayformers can go to hell. It's all I care. Yeah, up next is Orchid from Killer Instinct. Her
Okay.
opponent is Ivy Valentine.
Oh, from Soul Calibur.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's funny thing is her what her the game actually has fatality moves, and her fatality is to unzip her top and flash her opponent. Just a little fun fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and, she did that. Ivy just showed her puppies, and she got pissed. She got angry.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put her
Yeah, I
on B
can't
tier
really.
anyways. So, yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Can we take a quick bathroom break?
Okay, I'll pause. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, the next opponent is Princess Peach. Her opponent is Princess Zelda.
Oh, really? She fought Zelda. Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure where to rank her to be honest. What do you think?
Princess Peach versus Princess. Oh wait, she beat Zelda.
Yeah.
I don't rank her. I give her A tier.
Okay. I guess that's good enough. Up next is Poe from Kung Fu Panda. His opponent is Dragon Fist from
Who's
Marvel.
Dragon Fist?
He's from
Oh, okay.
Marvel.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know who that is now.
Yeah, I don't know much about Marvel comics, so yeah, I'm just gonna come put him in I'll just put him in B tier to be honest. What do you
Dragon
think?
Fist and not Iron Fist. I
Oh,
don't know
Iron
much about
Fist. That's right. Yeah, his opponent's Iron Fist.
Oh, okay.
So what are you gonna say?
Uh, Dang, he beat Iron Fist. That's crazy. I don't know where to put Poe. You can put him in B tier. I don't really know much about Kung Fu Panda.
Okay, going through this much better than I thought it would. Anyways, up next is Popeye the Sailor. His opponent is Saitama.
Saitama.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you know who that is?
Yeah, it's One Punch Man.
Yeah, yeah. And weirdly enough, the more I know about the Popeye character, the more I notice that he's pretty much part of a time where comics and cartoons were just a new medium, so a lot of shit can happen. What the hell? Anyways,
Wait, they have Popeye beat Saitama?
yeah, and
They just, dude, whoever was putting this series together was just making stuff up to be controversial. All right, go ahead. Sorry,
the all I'm saying is that Popeye was made in a time when comics cartoons were a new thing, so anything was possible. So that's all. That's the only argument I could say about Popeye in this.
Is that the argument they gave in the video?
Kind of, yeah. Well, he got a lot of things happen in the comics and in the cartoons, so hard to explain about the character.
Okay.
All right, up next is Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. Right, and her opponent is Starscream from Transformers.
So she fought a literal like transforming like robot weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And she won.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Richie, they're making people
I
win for the sake of controversy.
well, I never saw My Little Pony, so I don't know much about the character. I'm just gonna put her in C tier because I'm not a fan of the series. So, all right. Up next is Raven from the Teen Titans and DC Comics versus she fought two times in the thing. One was against Phoenix from Marvel, and the other was Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony.
What's going on with these My Little Pony fights?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm just gonna put her in A tier because she's a really powerful character and whatnot. And yeah, hopefully, and she's really cool. So yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, up next is the Red Ranger from Power Rangers versus Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, this is the third fight where Leonardo come part of and he lost. And also, this might be the first time a Power Ranger character actually won a fight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put on Ace here because I'm kind of a fan. I really do like the Power Rangers series, and you do too, right?
I'm indifferent.
Okay. Up next is Reverse Flash. He can before you say anything, he can time travel and whatnot. So with his speed, so that's all I can say about his powers. Versus, you heard about this character called Goku Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a totally different character from the actual Goku, but yeah, in the fight he took away the power that Goku Black had, which was his earrings, and crushed it. So he beat him like that. So
Oh.
yeah,
So wait. The Verse Flash beat Goku Black. Interesting.
yeah. So I'm just gonna put what am I gonna do? What's happening? Damn it. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna put him in C tier or D tier because I'm not sure. I don't know that much about this character. So yeah. All right. Up next is RoboCop, and his opponent is the Terminator. Rob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. RoboCop versus Terminator. Go. But RoboCop beat Terminator.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I can't really gauge because I haven't seen RoboCop. I'm not
Okay.
too. I don't have affinity with Terminator either. So.
All right. I was gonna put him B tier anyways. Up next is Rogue from the X-Men and Marvel. Her opponent is Wonder Woman from DC. Yeah, I'm just gonna put her like A tier or B tier, I think. What do you think?
Okay.
What?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll put her in B tier. Alright, up next is Master Roshi. His his opponent is Jiraiya.
Master Roshi beat Jiraiya.
Yeah.
Just making shit up. All right.
Alright, I'm just gonna put him in like either B tier or A tier. What do you think?
You can put him in A tier. I like Master Roshi. I just
Yeah.
don't think he can beat Jiraiya.
Yeah, Master Roshi. We're fans of Dragon Ball here, so he's really good. Up next is Ryu from Street Fighter. His opponent, well, he fought twice. He lost the first time, but his second time, in his second fight he won against Jin Kazama.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Hey, Ryu could be A or S. I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, I'm putting him in S because I really like the Street Fighter series. It's really cool, dude. Yeah. Up next is Samurai Jack. His opponent is Afro Samurai.
Wow, Afro Samurai. You beat Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
I put Samurai Jack in B tier.
Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Alright, up next is Samus Aran. She fought twice against Boba Fett. She was actually the first. Fun fact: she was the first person to win a death battle, and she is the first in the anniversary of the series. She went against Boba Fett again. So I'm just gonna put her in S tier because, frankly, we're just huge Nintendo fans.
Yeah, she's really powerful.
Yeah. Up next is Sanji from One Piece. And keep in mind, Sanji was at the point when Sanji was put into Death Battle. is at a point where he's more OP than his opponent. Whatever kind of opponent you could throw at him. And his opponent is Rock Lee.
He beat Rock Lee.
Yeah.
I'll let you pick where Sanji goes because
I'm just gonna put him in A tier, dude.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Up next is Sauron from Lord of the Rings. His opponent is the Lich King.
So, I've never seen Lord of the Rings. That's crazy that he beat Lich King though.
Yeah, he beat Arthas.
So,
yeah, I'm just gonna put him in B tier because I've seen like Lord of the Rings. Well, I've seen the trilogy, but we see him in action in like the very first scene of the films, and I have not seen any supplementary material with the character, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. Alright, up next is Scorpion, and going back to what I said that Ryu lost his first bout, this is the first bout he was up against Scorpion.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in S tier because, frankly, Scorpion is like one of the best fighting game characters out there. You know.
Yeah, no, I got
you. Up next is Scrooge McDuck. His opponent is Shovel Knight. Okay.
Scrooge McDuck versus Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Scrooge beat Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
What power does Scrooge have?
If you read some of the comics that Disney made or played the NES game that came out like years ago, it would make much sense to you. But yeah, Shovel Knight it makes more sense if you read those comics because he had this ray gun that he had like 2 ray guns or whatever. One of them caught and shot Shovel Knight, and he sank into the money pit.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna put him in like D tier or C tier. I think I don't know. I'll put him. I'll put him in like B tier because I actually do like the original DuckTales series, and I enjoyed playing the NES game. To be honest. Up next is Sephiroth. His opponent is Virgil from Devil May Cry. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Sephiroth I put in S tier, iconic villain.
Yeah. I still think Kefka's the better villain in Final Fantasy, but yeah. Hot take, by the way, but yeah. Up next is Shadow the Hedgehog, and his only win in the entire series against Ryuko from Kill la Kill.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll put him in A tier because it's Shadow plus. Yeah, I'm not sure you ever saw Kill la Kill.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Alright, up next is Shao Kahn. He fought twice in the series. Once against M. Bison, and the other one against Akuma.
Wow, he beat I think FDS.
What?
He beat who did he beat?
M. Bison.
Yeah,
and
Bison.
And Akuma.
Oh, so he fought 2 people at the same time. Okay.
No. He fought twice, but he fought the first one's against M. Bison, and his second bout was against Akuma.
Who is this again?
Shao Kahn.
Oh, from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
My bad, because I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, who is this samurai-looking dude?
Yeah, that's Shao Kahn. I have not played any of the recent games, so take what you will. Alright. I'm gonna put him in S tier because he's like a total bitch to fight against.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Up next is Shazam. He fought once again. The next opponent was as Captain Marvel. Shazam was no. I'm gonna be level with you. I'm just gonna put him in A tier because he is actually a really cool character, to be honest. Well, to me, anyways. I'm not sure you know about the character.
No, that's fine. You can put him in S.
I put him in A.
Oh, no. Okay, I thought you said S. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, this character is for blue teams. I'm just gonna put him where blue team is. All right. Anyways, up next is the Shredder. His opponent is the Silver Samurai from Marvel. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the Shredder in A tier because each individual, each like a different version of the Shredder is really cool. Aside from the Bay version of Yeah. Up next, and this may come down to Smokey the Bear versus McGruff the Crime Dog.
Oh. I don't even know who McGruff the Crime Dog is. I'm gonna be.
You know that dog who says who is in those anti-bullying commercials in a trench coat?
Nope.
Okay then. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in like D tier because it's kind of a stupid match. Alright, up next is Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. His opponent is Magna the Blood Edge from Blaze Blue. Yeah,
I was just either series.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in B tier because I've never played the Guilty Gear games or Blaze Blue games, so I'm not sure what to put him in. Alright, up next is Solid Snake, and the reason why I didn't put Otacon on here yet is because Solid Snake and him are partners, and his opponent was Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. Well, yeah, knowing you, you're gonna put him in S tier.
Yeah, S tier easy.
Yeah, well, I'll put Elacon in S tier because they're partners too. Anyways, up next, let's see here. Okay. No, we could actually finish this in just less than an hour, I think. Up next is Sonic the Hedgehog. Remember when I was talking about Mario earlier? This was the first. Sonic was not the first bout between the two. Sonic won the first bout.
How did Mario come back?
Yeah, they just put them against each other, and in a newer one that came out years afterwards. So they got newer information. But I'm gonna put Sonic in S tier anyways because he is a classic character, and it's like the most coolest character ever to me when I was a kid. You too?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Alright, up next is Sonya Blade. Her opponent is Cammy White from Street Fighter. I'm just gonna put her in A. Yeah, I'm putting her in A tier to be honest, because unlike Shao Kahn and Scorpion, she's kind of the weakest, but she's still a cool character to be honest. What do you think?
I don't know too much about her, so.
Okay. Up next is Sora. His opponent is Pit from Kid Icarus. Yeah, and to be honest, he's S tier definitely. So, to those who have not seen Kingdom Hearts, he is S tier. You too?
Yeah, you could put him S tier.
All right. We are thinking to her quickly, to be honest. Yeah. Anyways, up next is Spawn. His opponent is Kratos from God of War. Yeah.
Yo, he beat. Wait. Spawn beat Kratos.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is before.
Doesn't Kratos kill all the gods?
He did, but Spawn fought against the devil and God, so make that as you will.
All right, Richie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him B tier because I kind of like him. I never read Spod comics and whatnot, so yeah, I'm gonna put him here.
Mm.
Up next is Spider Gwen. I'm just gonna put her on A tier because one, I ever since I saw the Spider Verse films, she was really cool, and two, her opponent was Batgirl, so there's not much I can say about that. And up next, what?
No, go ahead.
Up next is Spider Man, and his opponent is his first time in Death Battle, Batman.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him next year because I freaking love Spider Man, man.
Okay.
Also, yeah, Batman, and last time we'll mention Batman in this entire list. Up next is SpongeBob. You're gonna love this. His opponent is the Super Friends version of Aquaman.
The Super Friends version of Aquaman. I don't know what that version looks like, but if if it's still a superhero, I don't know. SpongeBob won.
Yeah, their explanation is kind of weird. Apparently, in one cartoon, SpongeBob pretty much unraveled the entire universe, so they counted as that. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him like C tier or whatever, or just D tier. What do you think?
Damn, SpongeBob in C tier?
Or D tier? I don't know.
I put B tier.
B tier?
Yeah.
Why?
It's iconic. It's an iconic character. What?
Okay. All right. Up next is Spyro the Hedgehog. That's just Spyro the Hedgehog. What did I say that for? Spyro the Dragon. His opponent is Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in A tier. Although I do like the Crash games, Spyro is it's a much better character to me. You?
I mean, I would put. Yeah. Were you putting him in A tier? I think that's fine.
Okay. Up next is Star from Star versus the Forces of Evil, and her opponent is Steven from Steven Universe. I'm just gonna put her in C tier, because she is. I don't know much about the series she's from, or Steven
Neither do I.
near Steven Universe, I guess. But anyways, yeah. Up next is Static Shock.
A tier.
Yeah, his opponent was Miles Morales Spider-Man. That's all I can say. You already made your decision. Anyways, up next is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. His opponent, Rocket the Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy.
He beat Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
What does Stitch do?
He has a lot of things. He can lift 10,000 times his own weight. He has like a supercomputer intelligence. He can actually he's very resilient. And Rocket doesn't have any of those things. He can build things really fast, though Stitch is a lot smarter.
Stitch has supercomputer intelligence. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna put him in like A tier because just as a reminder of how good the animated film is, it's yeah. Anyways, up next is Storm for the X-Men. Her opponent, Korra from Legend of Korra. I'm just gonna put her in S tier to be honest. She's just that powerful of a character. Up next is Strider Hiryu from the Strider games. His opponent is Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden.
That's nope. Strider put in A tier.
Okay. No, we've never actually played in Ninja Gaiden games. Maybe we should look into that.
Yeah.
Anyways, up next is Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. His opponent was Glacius from Killer Instinct, and once again, we don't know much about Killer Instinct, but we do know more about the Mortal Kombat series. So, yes, S tier,
Who's this again?
Sub Zero.
Oh yeah, you can put him as tier.
Yeah, yeah. Up next is Sun Wukong from the story Journey of the West. Journey to the West. Sorry, Journey to the West. And his opponent is Heracles.
I don't know who Heracles is, and
He
Sun
is the
Wukong.
Greek name for the character Hercules.
Mm. You could pick him. You put him wherever you want to put him.
Yeah, I'm putting him in A
much
tier
fuck you.
because, it's a really cool legend. Plus, yeah, I'm going to say Heracles again because that is how the character is called. Letting people know that. Alright, up next is. What?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Alright, we can still finish this actually. Holy crap. Up next is Superman. He only fought 3 times in the series. All 3 of them with Goku.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And they had Superman beat him every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some haters.
I know. I was
Superman in F tier.
I was gonna put on B tier or A tier, but whatever. I'll put on B tier to be honest. Up next is Tai from Digimon. His opponent, Red from Pokemon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That makes sense why he would win. I put him in B tier or A tier,
Okay.
whatever you want.
I'll put him in A tier. Up next is Tails Miles Prower from Sonic series. His opponent is Luigi. Yeah, I'm gonna put him like B tier. Wait, what happened? Here it is. Here it is. Anyways, yeah. Wait, what the hell? Okay, here we go. Yeah, Tails at B tier. You agree?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Up next, another Blaze Blue character we know nothing about. Her name is Taukaka. Don't snicker. Anyways, her opponent is in fact Felicia from Darkstalkers.
I'm not sure who that
Remember that cat? Half.
character is.
What?
No, I know who Felicia is. I don't know who this other character is. So
She's also
I'll
a
leave
cat
it
girl
to you.
character, so I'm just gonna put her in
Oh.
B tier. I'm gonna put her in D tier because I'm not sure much about her. Anyways, up next is Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Her opponent was I think like his name was Mob and Mob Psycho. No wait, Mob 100. I don't know what it's called. Mob Psycho 100, I think it's called. I'm gonna put her A tier anyways because I really like her in One Punch Man. To be honest, she's really cool. Anyways, up next is Terry Bogard. His opponent is Ken Masters from Street Fighter.
Dang, he beat Ken. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Put him wherever you want. I never played King of Fighters.
yeah. I've never played Fatal Fury as well, but yeah, I'll put him in like A tier. He's actually very iconic. And yeah, there's still a few more characters to go to. Anyways, up next is the Joker. His opponent is Needles Kane, who drives the Sweet Tooth car into his metal.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, all you have to do was just throw the Joker Venom at him. That's it. The Joker you know what Joker Venom is, right?
No, is it laughing gas? I don't know.
It is, but it actually kills you. So basically, killer laughing gas.
Okay, that's
All right.
cool. Yeah.
All right, up next is Thor from Marvel. He fought 3 times. Venom, we'll get to them later on, but for now, the other two opponents, well, one of them I think doesn't count since it's like later on, I think. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this list was made like in the middle of season 10, so not sure actually. Wait, does it count? Never mind. Anyways, Thor was up against Raiden from Mortal Kombat for its first bout.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he destroyed him.
Yeah, that's a whole ass god.
Well, they're both gods, but Thor is more powerful.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. Also, I'll mention the third opponent later on, but let's continue. Up next is TJ Combo from Killer Instinct. His opponent is Balrog from Street Fighter.
Oh, this combo guy beat Balrog?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm putting him in A tier just because it's Balrog he fought. Up next is Todoroki from My Hero Academia. His opponent is Zuko from Avatar: Last Airbender.
Oh, as expected, Todoroki's got so many different weapons at his disposal with the fire and ice.
Yeah, so what, A or S?
A.
Okay. Alright, up next is Toph Beifong. Her opponent is Gaara from Naruto.
She beat Gaara?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll put her in like C tier or whatever.
Yeah, F tier.
What?
F tier.
Well, I'm just putting her in C tier to be honest.
Okay.
Split hairs. Anyways, up next is Tracer from Overwatch. Her opponent is the Scout from Team Fortress 2.
Oh. I like Tracer.
What?
B tier. I said I like Tracer. You can put her in B tier.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I only put a Tracer over here to where Dante is. Wait, where I put Dante? Anyways, yeah, I'll put her in there later. Where did I put Dante? Give me a sec. Hold up. I might put Dante here somewhere. Sorry of this. Oh, here he is. There we go. Anyways, yeah. Up next is another character from Blue, 17 Blue. Up next is Ultron from Marvel Comics, and yeah, he was really cool to see in the comics, but in the movie, and I've never played Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but have you played that game actually?
No, I haven't played Infinite, no.
Yeah, well, he's a really powerful character from the Marvel. Damn it. Yeah, he's a very powerful character from Marvel Comics, so he was really cool in the film, so I'm just gonna put him in S tier. He was actually a really good character. Yeah, up next is Vegeta from Dragon Ball. His opponent was Shadow the Hedgehog, the first time Shadow appears in the series. And I actually withdrew this information because I knew you were gonna get pissed off. But Thor's their opponent they went against is Vegeta.
Oh, so I fought Vegeta?
Yeah, and I was told the fact that Vegeta lost, but yeah, I didn't want to get pissed off. But yeah,
Fine.
yeah, and
Vegeta S tier.
yeah, S tier. Yeah, he was against Shadow, so yeah. Up next is what's the name? Vegito or Gogeta?
That is my bad.
Let me zoom in really quick. That's Vegito.
Okay, Vegito was against Gogeta, so it's a weird ass concept, I know, but I'll just put him in S tier. Anyways, yeah. Up next is Venom. His opponent is Bane from DC Comics. Yeah, I'll put him in S tier to be honest. I'm not sure you know that much about Venom. he's a really cool character. Anyways,
Alright, cool.
all right. Up next is the Flash from the Kid Flash version of the Flash. His opponent was Archie Comics Sonic character, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Archie Comics Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Never heard of him.
yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna put him in A tier.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, up next is War Machine. His opponent is Gino from what was the name of it? Damn it, One Punch Man.
War Machine, I put in A tier.
What?
War Machine is A tier.
Okay. Interesting. Why?
War Machine's cool.
Okay. Up next is the Winter Soldier. His opponent is the Red Hood. I'm not gonna give you much of the details of that character, but Winter Soldier was a really good character I've seen, so I'm just gonna put him in A tier.
Okay.
Alright, up next is Wonder Woman. Her opponent, well, her second fight is where she won. Well, actually, she won 2 fights. The second bout and third bout. Second bout was against Thor, and the third bout was against She-Ra, so she beat those 2 characters. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna put her in A tier to be honest. Yeah. Anyways, up next is Yang Xiaolong. Her opponent is Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
I don't know who this character is.
Yeah, she's from Ruby. I'm just gonna put her in B tier to be honest. Up next is Yoshi from Mario. His opponent is Raptor from Riptor from Killer Instinct. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Yoshi in A tier. What do you think?
That's funny. Yoshi beat a Killer Instinct character. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Up next is the Zangief. His opponent is Mike Hagar from the Final Fight series. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in S tier because he's a Street Fighter character that I really like. Plus, there's more to the character, and he is not a villain he's not a villain at all. He is actually a good guy, as what some people don't know about. Anyways, up next is Zatanna. Her opponent is the Scarlet Witch from Marvel. Yeah, she's from DC, by the way, so...
Actually, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know this character.
Yeah. Her whole stick is that she's a magician, so... Yeah, I'll just put her in A tier.
Cool.
Alright. Up next is Zero from Mega Man. Next, his opponent is Metal Sonic. I know what you're gonna say. S tier? What?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just good.
Alright. Anyways. Yeah, and we're down to 3. Let me put these all the way over here because they're irrelevant to what's happening. Yeah, only 3 left. Zoro from One Piece. His opponent was Urza from Fairy Tail. I'm just gonna put him in A tier because you don't know that much about One Piece, so...
Yeah.
Okay. And the last 2. Let me look up this one guy who's left. Sorry. Give me a sec. I know this guy beat Guts in earlier in Death Battle, so give me a sec. Sorry, I'm trying to remember who this guy is. But anyways, while I'm doing that, let's just move Silver Surfer to beat A tier because his opponent is Martian Manhunter, and there's not much about to know about those 2 characters. But Silver Surfer is kind of strong. What do you think?
Martian Manhunter versus Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
They're like foreign enemies, no?
What? No.
Oh. Are they in the same universe?
No, they're from one's from DC, the other from Marvel.
Oh, yeah. Because Silver Surfer is from Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and the last character, let me just take one more. Give me like give me like a few seconds to look them up. So weird, I can't find them. Let me just pause real quick, then we'll come back. Sorry, we're back. Rar helped me find out who this character's name is. His name is Dimitri. He fought against Guts from Berserk, and yeah, I have no clue what the character. There's much this character I know about this character. I haven't got to that part up in the previous in the Fire Emblem game. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I can't rank because I don't know them.
I'll just put him in B tier. And yeah, I think that's the entire thing. All right, so yeah, what do you think of all this?
I think we put together a really solid list, and there's a lot of characters here.
Yeah, I know most of these characters, but yeah, there's some characters I don't know much about. So yeah, any final thoughts before we sign off?
Nah, no additional comments. Good list.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. And by the way, I found this list on Google because so you're not gonna and it was made like in the middle of season 10 of Death Battle, so you're not gonna see Frieza on this list or the Doctor from Doctor Who or whatever. So yeah, and yeah, that's all I can say. So yeah, to anyone watching, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to get more content. Hit the bell to get notified. And as always, stay gold and peace out.
Take care, y'all.